Hello, my name is Ghifari Nurwafi Yoga. I am from Al Biruni Senior High School, and I will be acting as the first speaker of the proposition team on the motion that is, this House would abolish primary and middle school years that group children based on age, and instead group them by competency and intelligence. To further continue on this debate, we must first understand the meaning of the motion first. The word abolish, according to the English dictionary, means to officially end or stop something, or to completely do away with something. So it would mean that this house would end or stop grouping primary and middle school children based on their age, but rather by their abilities. So then it would mean that a 12-year-old student could possibly study in the same class as a 17-year-old if their knowledge or intelligence is on the same level. Now, this motion has already been studied before by Dr. Marisha Gross from the University of New South Wales. She says that school children should be classed by intellectual ability in subject groupings rather than lumped together according to age. In the interview, Professor Gross says that grouping kids in a chronological age is the product of an impractical view of human development. She also says that gifted kids often physically develop faster and that they deserve their own specialist schools just as much as highly musical or athletic kids do. Now, there are a lot of benefits to grouping children by their intelligence, but the main purpose of ability grouping is to provide instruction that is tailored to their individual academic ability, therefore enhancing their school performance. Some of the other reasons are, the first one being that students may be more willing to participate in lessons when other students are at a similar level. Now, this works for both on the quote unquote smarter students and the less smarter students. Now, this is due to the fact that they are all on the same level of intelligence. They would have an easier time discussing the material with one another rather than just letting the smarter student do all the work while the others are still confused. Now, this could also work on the other way around. The other way around, as the smarter student would would be bored having to repeat the same materials over and over again, waiting for the others to finally understand the material. Now, second, gifted students may experience greater achievement when they are instructed alongside other gifted students. This is due to the fact that those gifted students are able to compete with other smart or gifted students, and this causes them to be more competitive, for, want to know more about their subject. Their thirst for knowledge increases. They want to enter more competitions and etc. Then third, students in a smaller group may receive more individual attention than they would in a larger classroom setting. Now, the reason being that because not everyone will be in the same classroom, there won't be as much students as there would be if the grouping system was based on age. This also allows the teacher to offer better help to those who need it, because if the grouping system is based on intelligence, there is bound to be someone who still learns faster, studies faster, understands the material faster than others. Now, those who doesn't understand the material as fast as the as others could get the attention they need from the teachers to actually understand the material better, and the teacher could have more quote unquote one-on-one interaction with the students. And then this grouping system also allows for a custom pace, because educators can customize the pace of teaching students of similar academic abilities. This also omits the chances of some students having to wait or rush through a concept. Now, this grouping system is not only beneficial for the students on a academical side of things, but it can also increases their knowledge of general general stuff and basically general knowledge. As I've said before, a 12-year-old student can possibly be in the same room or in the same class as a 17-year-old. Now, um, even the whether they like it or not, there will be some interactions within the two of them, within both of the two of them. Now, the 17-year-old could explain or teach the 12-year-old some stuff that they don't teach in school, such as more a life lesson or life experiences that the 17-year-old has experienced while the 12-year-old hasn't. And then, and this would cause 12-year-old, the 12-year-old to learn more diversity, more culture and stuff about, well, the world. But then, this grouping method can also benefit teachers, not only the students, but also the teachers. The teachers can get instruction to the needs of a smaller group rather than attempting to meet a broader and a higher range of needs for all students in a full-size classrooms. Second, the teachers can have more free time because they only have to focus on a certain level group of students in a smaller class and improve them rather than having to focus on a whole class that could reach a big number of students and having to make sure that all of them understand the material and doesn't get left behind. Now, from what I've seen, the teachers can get really stressed out sometimes. Schools is already stress enough for us students as it is, let alone for teachers. Now, this grouping method can possibly relieve the stress of the teachers and students, or the way for them to teach, learn, or study. Now, I think that will be all from me. Thanks for the attention. Thanks for your attention. Bye.